Top of the morning, back at it again with another one. And today, we're looking at the Nasdaq. If you don't know now, you know. Be sure to give us a follow on Twitter. The handle is SCHMDII, SCHMDII, and we'll be posting everything: charts, beyond the charts, signals, anything of interest. And if you just want to connect and talk markets, that's the best place where we can link up, Let's grow together. Let's get to the bag together, and let's kill the markets together. So it's Wednesday. It's the day before a big three news driver event. The big three is, of course, your NFP, your FOMC or your interest rate, your Fed rate decisions. I'm talking US now, and of course the CPI reading. So usually on a day prior to a big three news event, I do not participate, but I most definitely do tape read and just see how good or how well I would fare if I was in a live market environment. Nice, safe practice. Just putting some time in the lab, And yeah, that's precisely what we got up to. So looking at the price action for the Nasdaq on Wednesday, opened up at midnight, made a low, made another low. We had relatively equal lows, or double bottom. So we didn't anticipate. Why am I? We just took a look at it to see what would happen, and as you can see, we ran the liquidity below those relatively equal lows. After that, we pushed up and began to proceed to the upside. Just a few things of interest that I wanted to quickly note, even though we didn't really do the most on that day. If you can take a look here, you can see how this candle here, when price was in a sell program, this would offer resistance. If I go to a lower time frame, you'll see how you can just see by this wick, but even within this 5-minute candle, probably you'll notice how price tried to push up and use this to give it resistance and carry to the downside, targeting that liquidity. Well, now that price switched over to a buy program, this candle that offered resistance will now offer support. Just gonna highlight the bodies, change that to breaker. See how we now are offered support. This is even more confirmed by the fact that there's a fair value gap that exists. Of course, I would prefer if we would attack this lower one here, but if you take a proper look at it, you can see that it's low key a balanced price range, so not more likely to come down in this vicinity here. You can see this wick is basically a gap imbalance with the other imbalance. It was unlikely that we would come back from there, but be that as it may, we've got nice support, nice trade at 1140, also under our 830 open price. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. If you've been watching the videos, you'll know exactly what that's for. It's a confluence I like to use, and we just proceeded to the upside. I'm gonna put a projection fib on this leg here that ran the liquidity, and we'll see if the fib agrees with us. Right there to the open of this candle here, looking at this particular run here from that bottom to that top there, and as we can see, that -2 and -2.5, that's the first take profit region. Let me just put the nicer one, AMD fib. That's the first take profit region. Trade terminus is obviously up there, and yeah, man, nice press movement, nice day. We saw about 161 points. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So nothing much really. Just wanted to come back, take a look, and just touch base with everyone. I hope everyone is good. Another Where's my journal? Yes, another thing that I'll just put out there for future sake is that make sure that whenever price takes out liquidity, it breaks structure at the impulse high, which led to the liquidity run. I'll read that again from my journal. Make sure that whenever price takes out liquidity, it breaks structure at the impulse high, which led to the liquidity run. So, a bit of a mouthful. I'm just going to zoom in. You can see here, impulse high, right? Impulse high that led to the liquidity run. So that's the high point, the liquidity run, this leg here. Once price broke above this high, and just for good measure, it also broke about that high, we got confirmation that we are now bullish. We came back, hit this candle here, which previously offered resistance in a sell program. It's now going to offer support in a buy program. Candle, this bullish one, when we were having a sell program, this would offer resistance. Now that we're in a buy program, this now offers us support, and you can see here, and then we pushed up to the upside. So yeah, I'm gonna leave all of you with that. We'll come back tomorrow and see what CPI is saying. And yeah, be safe. I don't know if it'll serve you, but this protocol of not trading the day prior to a Big 3 news folder event has served me well. And, rule one is preserve capital above all else. With that being said, safe trading, be safe, and we'll be back tomorrow with another one.